Well, we're between runs anyway, and I would prefer to work on it now rather than, desperately hoping we can get through any problems on Monday. Hey. Also, sound check. How is they sounding? Hey, Doodles. I think it is. Went very, very... Orca isn't hearing you. Thanks, Hobbs. Smudge is right here! Raise the music volume. I don't know. Let's check. Is that any better? Did you just hear Smudge?
Hopefully it's better. I might need to raise my mic volume. Yeah.
Faintly. Okay, so it's on. You just need to get the volume back up.
So testing. I am putting it to max, and there we go. Hopefully that's a little better.
Which, of course, is where you were before everything went crazy. So that sounds like we have a more or less solution.
Yeah. My head is about to explode over mic issues. Something definitely happened because it renumbered my mic setup inside of OBS. Even though there was no OBS update.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a Windows update that did really bad things to internal sound handling, internal to Windows.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. So let me start again. Hello, everybody.
Thinking the blurriness was actually both of Smudge's mics going off at the same time, even though all the software is told to only pay attention to this one.
Yeah. Gotta love it. Hello, Baron.
Loud and clear, quality is better too. A wild Baron appears!
And good, the quality's better. Yay.
Yes.
So yeah, I think it was a Windows update that just screwed everything.
As it is wont to do. Family matters.
I'm sorry that we started the stream on such a note. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Yada, yada, yada. What do you want, Yana?
Family matters. Worry is writ plain on Yana's face. I am not happy with that quest image. She should not be using that regulator that way.
After what happened, I can't help but feel worried. I'll see if I can locate Niuni. Why am I having problems with her name? It's not that hard of a name. Whatever. I'll see if I can locate Niuni via her terminal. What? She's outside Everkeep? She's never gone off without a word like this. Something isn't right. I'm sorry, Theron, Rylea, but can you help me find her? The signal from her terminal suggests she's somewhere in East Yassolani.
Okay. The fact that we have a location indicates that she probably hasn't been kidnapped.
We shall see.
Unless the signal and her are in two very different places.
Well, we're gonna find out the hard way.
Darn straight.
Glad you can make it, and I hope your internet holds out, Orca. So earlier today, we grabbed action and went into his darkness, Zodiac Extreme, as a 3-man group.
Yes.
We actually got one of the mounts to drop. Woohoo! Now we just need 2 more.
Yep.
But it's being a tight challenge. We mess up once and action goes off like a Jiffy Pop container.
Yeah. Some of that is not our fault. Some of that is our fault.
I know the running gag is blame action, but I'm not going to blame action all the time on this one.
No. Zodiac takes a lot of blame for this one.
Oh, he totally takes blame for this one. But it's being a fun, entertaining fight, but wow, it can really sneak up on you.
Uh-huh.
I was so unready for Bomber last night. Oh my god. 3 different arena changes.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully this little girl isn't that far. But considering the arrow points up, I fear she's going to be out by the train tracks or something.
Yeah. I was worried she'd be off in Arcadion Alexandria. They did say East Asawani, okay.
Yep.
And there's the crystal. We're way short. Okay, we're down in here.
Any luck, Yana? According to the signal, Neonis should be in this area. Need to work on that GPS, girl.
It's any time. Okay.
Neoni, you had me so worried. What are you doing here? I'm sorry. Eutrope contacted me, saying she needed to speak urgently. We were supposed to meet, but she hasn't come. Oh dear. Forgive me, Neoni. I didn't want to use you, but I had no other choice.
Really?
No.
Oh dear.
She wanted to fight without my, buddies.
Well, it looks like I was almost right.
Eutrope, please, don't do this! It's too late. There's no going back. If you won't back down... No, no, no.
No.
We can do this.
Yeah, we got her.
Then neither will I. No! Stop it, you two! You're being idiots.
Yes. I mean, we beat the half-man, half-beard, and another half-beard. We can take her on.
Just let us switch into tank mode and unsync, and we have no problems.
That syncing won't really help at the moment. Okay.
Are you two done?
That's a little too easy for this.
Yeah. From the start, I thought it was strange you tried to take another's life to save your own. But the truth is, you aren't trying to save yourself. No, you wanted to save the man you love. Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yep. Called that.
Not only him. Every fighter in the heavyweight division suffers from psychocorosis.
That's no surprise at this point.
Yeah. Even so, they continue to trust the president. He saved them all in some way, helping them during dark times in their lives. The Howling Blade, Restra, is no different. He chose to remain at the Arcadion rather than be with me. That's why I decided to act alone. If my friends were determined to fight until they died, then I'd find a cure no matter the cost. Oh no.
Oh no! And this is why we told you not to do this.
Oh no, not you two. Niuni warned me this might happen, but I had to stop you. Honestly, I don't know what to do with the pair of you. Kick him in the shins?
I'm glad there's somebody responsible in this family.
Niuni. We're sorry, Niuni. There's no more need to fight. I think we can save everyone.
Oh?
The treatment for psychochronosis that doesn't require Theron or Rylia's soul. I believe I found it. What?
Where did you find a Sparacian?
What? But I scored all the data. There was no such thing. You looked at the data in the Arcadian's archives, I believe. But thanks to the people of Oblivion, I was able to gain access to the military's research logs. And there I came across something called regeneration factor. Regeneration factor? What is that? It's Nutella. Thank you, Doodles! When one is ill or injured, the body naturally attempts to repair itself, yes? The regeneration factor is the force stimulating that recovery, as part of life's design. Apparently, Lindblom scientists had developed a stimulant to enhance their soldiers' regeneration factor. This is what we need. But that was centuries ago. Does this stimulant even still exist? As a matter of fact, it was clearly indicated on the report that the formula has been determined. You go, you little tech nerd! The problem is, the formula itself wasn't mentioned. We need to investigate further, and for this, we'll need your help, Intrope. After what I've done, I don't expect you to forgive me.
Gosh.
But I mean it when I say I'm truly sorry. Oh dear. Eutrope! She's only fainted, thank goodness. We'd best take her home so she can rest. Poof! We're back here. Nayuni? To think that Yana has manifested the illness as well. We need to figure out the formula for the stimulant as soon as possible.
Then we can go on a quest to find the 7 secret herbs and spices.
The Colonel would love that. Eutrope is resting upstairs. Her psychokinesis is quite severe, so she needs to stay still while we can treat her. Yeah, you should worry about yourself too, Yana. You have manifested the illness now. I'm sorry, New, but I couldn't just stand there and let Eutrope harm Theron and Rylea.
I told you.
I could have stopped her myself, you know.
More like we.
That's true. Given that Eutrope has become weaker, you could have fended her off alone. But I didn't need to intervene. You should be fine for the moment, but if you feel the least bit unusual, you have to let us know, alright? Now, even as we work on the cure, matches at the Arcadion will continue. That being the case, we should also continue trying to convince fighters to retire. The first being the Howling Blade, your next opponent. We have to save him, for your troop's sake, if not least of all. But how can we convince him when he's determined to fight until he dies? As it happens, I have a plan.
First of all, we beat him, and he is, off the rotation for a little bit, and that gives us some time.
Assuming he doesn't die because we just beat him. Like the bomber.
Yeah, well, we'll have to go easy on him while he's trying to kill us.
As it so happens, I have a plan. We'll confront him on a broadcast.
You might need a better one.
Will you let me talk? Thank you.
No.
We'll confront him on the broadcast and challenge him to a wager. Whoever loses the title match will be forced to retire from competition. Oh God. So we put on a public show to generate excitement, just like they do at the Arcadion. Exactly. When the people eye him, the cruiserweight champion will be hard-pressed to refuse. Once everyone starts talking about it, even the president will have to let it go ahead. But how will we do the broadcast? We haven't heard from Metem for a while now, and the Arcadion won't cooperate with us. We'll ask Honey for help. She hosts a broadcast of her own, watched by countless viewers. We'll use it to ensnare the wolf. Wolf? Wolf. Do they have wolves?
Wolf, wolf.
I'll contact Honey right now.
They have dogs.
And she's on board. We're going to lie in wait at the mosaic. That's where the Howling Blade is known to unwind before his matches. When he appears, issue your challenge and do what it takes to get him to accept it. Why are you counting on me? I'm the tall, silent type. I'll stay here and look after you, Trope. Best of luck, you two. I don't know. Are those some of, special cookies?
Cookies.
I'm praying for your success. Emmett Sulk's special cookies. Thank you, Dinmo.
Oh no.
They're special.
Yeah.
Oh no, we have a ghost Tonberry! Run away! Yeah, he'll stand there menacingly until he decides to sneak up in you and stab you menacingly. Stabby,
Yeah.
stabby!
Get up, fighter, or I'll stab your face off.
Why does the mosaic have to be on the complete other side of the zone?
Then make sure you complain about it.
Ah. Yeah, I don't get it. Hey, Anna.
Hey, Anna. Hey, Penny.
Honey's raring to go. Just give her the word and we'll set our scheme into motion. You ready for this?
Sure.
Ah, there you are. Now that all the performers are in place, it's time to seal the audience's... begin our broadcasting. Hello, my obedient little bees. It's me, Honey Bee Lovely. That went by way too fast.
Yeah.
It's me, Honey Bee Lovely, with a special edition of Thistle Sting. Today we have a pair of very disgruntled guests.
First, that's her podcast name.
The fabulous, fierce black cat and the unstoppable upstart, Theron and Rylea. And goodness, do they have a surprise for Theron and Rylea's next opponent, the valiant Howling Blade.
Podcast ambush coming in 3, 2, 1. Huh? What's this about now?
Tyrant and Riley, I want to say something to ya. The little squeak as the camera turned.
The loser of our match has to retire.
So there. I said it. Happy?
You have me taken aback, I must say. The notion that I would lose is laughable. But even if I should, I have no intention of retiring.
Oh, we will retire your ass. Sorry. Outside voice. My bad. It's the whimpering wolf afraid of losing.
You're naive if you think I'll play into your hands. That's weak for a champion, if you ask me, but he's really just afraid to lose. He clearly has no confidence. There are champions who act like one, accept the bloody challenge. Yeah, you weren't entirely the target. This was their plan. At this rate, my reputation will be in tatters. Fighting is everything to me. If you're demanding that I wager my purpose in life, it's only fair you do the same. Well, I suppose if you're willing to take over, we could try retiring as Warriors of Light.
This is our retirement from Warriors of Light.
Yeah.
Try that again.
So tell me, what gives your life meaning? Either one or three.
I don't know. Theron is a number 2. He does like a good smackdown, but I think number 3.
Sure. Hoping those indeed. You're a kind-hearted soul, but you can't help everyone. Sometimes people don't want help even when you offer it to them.
That's why I'm willing to smack you upside the head for it.
Yep. In any case, if that is what gives your life meaning, then that is what you must give up should you lose. If you agree, then we have a wager.
Did you hear that, dear viewers? For our hotly anticipated clash, the two rivals are wagering their very purposes in life. This is not a match you can afford to miss. Hello, Octi.
And don't worry, you don't have to give up fighting, you have to give up feral souls, which means going into a different league.
Well, we managed to pull it off, and that was no small part thanks to the customers nearby.
Did we do well, Miss Honey?
Yeah, I figured they were staged. Oh yes, you did extremely well. Thank you all so much for your help.
I think I'm glad she's on our side. I think.
So, that's how it is.
Yeah, I'll agree with that expression.
You really are something else. Well, the rest is up to you. For everyone's sake and Brute's memory, see to it that you send the Howling Blade into retirement. Right. All that's left is to win. Come on, let's head to the green room. Yeah, I had a feeling she was gonna stack the deck.
Yeah. I'm still impressed that my prediction was almost right. There was a fight involving Eutrope before we hit Fight 8. It just wasn't Fight 8 itself.
So, let's see how long tonight takes us. Fortunately, we've got more time on our side because we didn't spend a half an hour lost in trying to fix mic settings.
Yeah.
And then we were in that fight for 45 minutes. I'll be honest, it's been a while since I've had a normal raid fight that nasty.
Oof. The nice thing is it was nasty, but you could see where things were going.
Yeah.
A proper first week experience.
When all the death in Incarnate is ripe for the picking, because no one knows what they're doing yet. Though that Black Knight, that Dark Knight knew what they were doing.
Yeah, and the primary healer generally knew. The secondary healer and the secondary tank, not nearly so much.
Yeah, I think that Dark Knight that we had is Savage ready. I know. Probably. I sure ain't.
Certainly a lot more Savage ready than I am.
Take us to the green room. We're ready to get our socks knocked off of us. Again, and again, and again.
Hush you.
This is it, Theron, Rylea, the Cruiserweight title match. Let's seize victory and continue on our mission.
Lone Wolf. Yana would formally introduce the Cruiserweight champion.
The Howling Blade is a worthy champion, but again and again you've cut through the competition. I'm confident you'll do the same this time.
Here we go.
Right, let's take a closer look at your opponent. The Lone Wolf of the Arcadion, the Howling Blade. Before becoming a fighter, he was a hunter known for unparalleled skills with the blade. Word ultimately reached the president, who recruited him to the Ascension Arcadia. Owing to his good, clean looks, he was immediately embraced as a babyface fighter, and he dazzled the crowds with his fantastical ring and blade of pulsing white. With the soul of Fenrir, the legendary wolf, he's able to unleash slashes that are devastating as they are fast. You'll need to stay on your toes at all times.
I hear black mages crying.
Yes. Now, march into the wolf's den, Theron. Right, Leah? And show him that you too, you're no mere prey. As I stumble on my reading lines. Blah, 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 blah.
Live entertainment. The start of the concert.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready? Actually, we need to
Yana?
unclick. If Eutropa could be here to watch, I'm sure she'd be cheering you on. Do it for her as well.
Certainly. Okay, throw us in. Throw us in the deep end.
Oh yeah.
This is going to be a pretty deep end. Average wait time, 6 minutes.
Do you want me to tempt fate?
Sure.
Be right back.
It doesn't work nearly as well for you as it does for me. If every time I tried doing this, it would have already popped. This would be as soon as I tried to get any distance from the keyboard. Well, we do have another DPS and both healers. So we're mostly just needing tanks. Still at 023.
Ugh.
Okay. Now for the real test.
Yeah, sorry. Getting old sucks.
I move away from the keyboard.
Yeah, well. So, I gotta know, do these work? Doesn't look like they do. Dang it! Why do they even put these here if players can't use them? Treadmill.
Oh.
Get some reps in while we wait.
The chairs work.
Oh, come on! You've got a whole dumbbell set and it won't...
Yeah, the number of things that just don't work.
It's like
I'm still disappointed that the little, some of the right stuff in, the little fairy dimension.
Oh, yeah.
The slide does and nothing else does.
It's like, no! And there's like...
Thank you, Orca.
No exercise mat.
1, 2, 4. We just need one tank. And yeah, between those, I think I'd take Abrams. So I think I'd really rather go for an Eisenhower.
Eisenhowers. Get a few reps in while we wait.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we just need one tank. One little tanky poo.
Congratulations on that sale.
Only 2,000 gil. Almost 3,000.
It's one less item chewing up sales slots on your retainers.
Yeah, but it doesn't even pay for the repair fees for getting those items, which were decent from Zodiark.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Tinky Poo! Aha!
Woohoo! 2, 1, 3.
We who are about to die salute you.
Oh boy, yes. We who are about to die several times. Okay. This is an arena.
Lala tank!
Eh?
We have a Lala tank.
Ah.
I love Lala tanks. They're just awesome.
With his fearless flavor and preternatural agility, he's the apex predator of the cruiserweight division, the Howling Blade.
Okay. The Mac Wolf design just isn't really doing it for me.
It doesn't scream Fenrir. Actually, no,
Yeah,
I have
among
one.
other problems. You think I'm ready? Not even.
Let's begin, shall we?
Buff's running. Okay. What that actually did.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Okay.
There's a pack of him.
Ow!
I couldn't avoid that one.
Sorry. Yeah, somebody's
do
down.
like toying with my prey.
Another bard.
Yep, he's got 2 bards here.
Challenger,
Or-
rise it again. Can they turn this around?
Ow, when I... Ow! Ow!
Okay, I see what he's...
Send off a
Don't feel too bad, Rye.
Oh! Well, I do feel bad. Wow,
One of our takes. Mulligan!
it was going so well, and I don't know how I'm gonna predict which side that goes off on.
Let's begin, shall we?
From what it looks like, it's...
Bubs. Probably a sword off on the side that takes it.
Yeah. It's like the,
Keep up.
3...
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
And... Ow, I keep forgetting that part.
Yeah, it's like the triplets in Puppet's Bunker.
Back.
I do like toying with my prey.
Yeah. Sure.
You lived!
Send off a pack of wolves.
I wasn't the only one who took one. Song 3. Uh-oh. Oh, great map. Dang it. Somebody put down.
My troop. The earth is mine to command.
Why did I take another vulnerability? Nothing should have hit me. Yeah.
Challenger down. Is this the end?
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Sadly. Have some big bumps.
Bear my biting wings.
Admittedly, it looks fearsome. Thank you for those wings. I should have.
Oh boy, arena change.
How delightful.
Yeah, smaller, isn't it?
Yes.
Second song. Yeah. Don't want to be there. Almost. I was not expecting to be playing
The slice is right.
during this. Nope, this way. Nope. This way, get that right. Third song. Tank busters, stay out of line.
But they're not out of the fight yet.
Sequential. Forgetting that part.
You're mine. Pack of wolves.
Oh. That's later than I expected. Oh, come on. I was out of that.
You and me
I
both.
was out of that. Ooh. The ref is blind. Oh. I wish I'd had been up for Nature's Many on that. Rezzing.
Try this.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this. 1, 2, 3.
Ow!
Oh no!
Oh, okay, it was that thing. I should not have been following them. I didn't realize what he was doing until too late. Both healers down.
Yeah, this is gonna be a wipe.
Oh yeah, down to one tank. 45% though. Much better than the first run. Yeah, if I'd realized what that one sequence was actually being, I just couldn't visually first. That's what was going on yet.
Yeah,
I could have avoided that.
I missed it too.
Let's begin,
So-
shall we?
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Buffs.
Clean. I wonder if you can keep up.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him. A stylish evasion, well done.
Like this. Oh, okay, it's there. That's not where I thought he was gonna head. Troubadour. I don't think that would have been without it.
I do like toying with my prey.
Threw a bolt to the cab. Yeah.
Oh no!
Fend off a pack of wolves.
Oh no! Healer down! I'm trying to remember this part. Ow.
Stay standing.
Uh-oh. Oh, back.
Not bad. Not bad. We've scarcely begun.
Sadly, yes. Oh, right. Ouch! Uh-oh.
Oh no. Yep, we're dead. Good
Why
night,
are we
Gracie.
having so much trouble
Where
getting
am I
them down?
fighting wins?
I want to see what it does. There it goes.
That was a 999999999.
I was very surprised by the DPS problem there. And we didn't have that problem at that point last time. I'm very surprised.
Let's begin. shall we?
Apparently we went in with weakness.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, weakness is a DPS killer.
Queen. I wonder if you can keep up.
Some speed. It's as if there's a pack of him. A stylish evasion. Well done.
I do like toying with my prey.
Oh, darn it. Nope, wait. Okay.
Can't you fend off a pack of wolves? Fly true. The earth is mine to command.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Ecuador.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Not bad. Not bad. But we scarcely begun.
Big buff. Hopefully this isn't a bad time now. Worse times. 70. Come on. 92.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, and I don't have any mitigations up.
Ditto.
Oh,
we
good
lived!
Healing there.
Still you stay.
Very good healing there.
How delightful.
Second song.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
And now for the slice and right. Nope. Yes, somehow.
Ah! Yeah, I'm probably gonna die here. I'm misjudging these all over the place.
This way. Third song.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight loop.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't see which ones came down where.
You're mine.
I just didn't see the right set.
Pack of wolves.
Big buffs. Ow. Ow! Come on! Who's out of that?
I'm probably gonna die here.
Down. Res, come on.
Oh, I didn't die, so that's amazing with a 4 stack.
I don't think. Yeah.
Try this.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I'm trusting them because I couldn't seem to follow that fast enough.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. Come on, Hamasi. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Really good heals. Wow. Song. You have one heal in the other part now. That means that healer got us through this. And back to Slices Right. Oh, yeah. Maybe? Yes. How am I calling some of these?
I'm being quiet. My brain is in full function at the moment. All 2 brain cells of
Tell me
them.
about it. There will be what's it soon if I live.
You're mine.
Big buffs. Let them have it if you have anything. Down. I was just about to troubadour for this too. And everyone else is up and in good shape.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
nice.
Don't feel bad at
Coming back
all.
No, that was not me. And not entirely lack of healing, though I kind of needed a bit more.
Ah,
I'm
I was
pulling
off
teeth.
by 1.
Yes. Nope. Didn't quite fit into that. Can you save me?
Nine %.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't pull anything truly new out of his shorts. I think we have this. Break this. That way. Third song and slices right. I'll be there. Oh, he is a fight. Though more in the line of the second fight. Crazy
Can
that
I have
can
my
see what's
2
going
brain
on.
cells back now?
Is decided. Victory goes
One of the takes.
to the
Oh, I didn't realize we had so many first timers.
I just gotta say this.
Sloppy.
Who was it that was saying, didn't know we had so many
It's all over.
Kobodo, who was the main
Until
tank and the
next
one
time.
who is obviously the experienced guy.
Yes.
Okay, and I want, if I can get them, gauntlets.
You also want the groovy glasses.
Yes, sure. And I got them. Both of them.
Oh, nice. And I got my chest, which means we don't have to do this until we clear. But let me check the roll.
I got a comm.
Nice.
Well, I think I was definitely outbirding the other guy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new people, including us.
Yeah. Including us.
Yes. So there were 3 other new people besides us out of an 8-man crew.
Yeah, it felt like it. I am not surprised by that.
You notice how things tightened up a lot as we went along.
Oh, yes. You could see it each time that things were getting a lot better. I'm kind of thinking one of the things that might have gotten me the calm is that I was actually doing slices proper. Which, damn, I don't do that good on regular slices right.
I have to give the heels credit. They kept me up through a 4-stack vulnerability until it dropped.
There was some really nice healing in there.
Yeah. Okay, Yana. Are we done yet?
Oh, she's all pixie.
You did it! You really did it!
Send them down.
You're amazing, you know that?
You were simply too strong for me. I gave my word, and I intend to keep it. I will retire from fighting. I'll retire from fighting with feral souls. Try something safer like Bigelow boxing.
Ooh, Gearless Joe would approve.
With this, I've escaped imminent death, but I've also lost my purpose in life.
No, you have a purpose.
What am I supposed to do? Ooh. What am I supposed to do with myself now? I truly do not know.
You know, there's a woman recovering in the back room who would very much like to spend like the rest of her life with you. So much so she was willing to sacrifice herself.
That you have a life?
There are battles you can still fight. Help us oppose the president.
Mm-hmm. The president has sacrificed the lives of countless fighters for the sake of entertainment, and as good as killed my friend. He should be stopped, I know. But as I said before, we owe everything to him. That's why we continue to fight willingly, even if it meant dying from our illness.
You fool! You can't tell me that Brute Bomber went willingly to his death, and there are people who care for you even if you don't care for yourself. All this time, Eutrope's been fighting alone, trying to save you.
Thank you. What? She vanished without a word soon after we developed symptoms of psychonecrosis. I searched and I searched, but I could find no trace of her. I was more shocked than anyone when she suddenly showed up and challenged Riley and Theron. Seeing how strong she still was, I assumed that her symptoms had abated. She decided to resume fighting.
Let me make it crystal clear. You've been using your debt to the president as an excuse not to face the bitter truth. And in so doing, you've lost sight of those dearest to you. In order to save you, that Eutrope went after Theron and Rylea for their souls. She thought it was the only way she could be with you, who could see no life outside the Arcadion.
I have no words. You're right about everything. Choices I've made have been out of fear that I would no longer be the Howling Blade. That's why I did nothing to stop my friend, even though I knew he was going to his death. Forgive me, Hector. I should have tried to save you, like they did. Thank you for bringing me to my senses. The President has done enough harm. I will help you stop him.
It's heartening to count on the Howling Blade himself as our ally.
The Howling Blade is no more. From now on, it's simply Ritsara.
Let's continue talking at my gym. Eutropa and Niue are there, and they'd be happy to see you.
Understood. There's one matter I need to attend to. So I'll meet you there shortly.
Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. Grabs my collar right in his ear. Don't do anything stupid.
Gee, it's almost as if you expect him to do something stupid.
Side eye, Rylia. Ya think?
Excuse me.
I know that was quite a fight, but really? It gave you hiccups?
Yep.
Does the kitten need some orange juice?
No, no.
Carrot of happiness?
Is there a carrot of unbruising?
I think you want an iron carrot for that one.
Probably.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Before we go in. Have to pet the carbuncle. No! Carbuncle left!
You scared the carbuncle away.
Okay, Anna, where is he? Please tell me he
Probably
hasn't gone and
upstairs.
done something stupid.
Okay, she won't tell you.
Okay, you have not done something stupid. You win.
Kitty rescue. Pets are forbidden where I live, so I was hoping you could look after these little ones.
We'd be glad to. Niue has been wanting to adopt a cat for a while now. She must be upstairs with Eutrope. I'll go see how they are.
May I come too?
Of course. You and Eutrope have a lot of catching up to do, I expect. Yes, yes, playing with the kittens. This is my lot in life. Uh-oh. We have a situation. Niue and Eutrope are gone. Oh, God. It's those two who've done something stupid.
No.
Niune wouldn't take Eutrope outside in her current state, and her terminal was left on the bed. Something has happened to them. Oh, dear. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, dear.
Now we have a kidnapping. Rylea, Theron, the Unenhanced Warriors, for your contributions to the excitement provided by Ascension Arcadia. You have my utmost esteem. That voice, it's the President. And the Ascian theme.
Yeah, you're right. It is the... We knew there was someone around here.
However, I cannot suffer anyone to rewrite my script. And so, as a safeguard against further deviations, I've taken Eutrope and Neone into my care. After some coaxing, Metum divulged to me that you wish to cure psychonecrosis.
I assume that coaxing must be in quotes.
And it just so happens I know where you can find the stimulant you seek. The drop of life, it is called. What do you want from us? 2 simple things. Rylea and Theron must continue fighting at the Arcadion, and you must never again meddle with my script. Nothing needs to change otherwise. If you become Grand Champions, our soul repository will be at your disposal, and I will even disclose the location of the drop of life. That is all. I look forward to seeing your exploits at the pinnacle of the Ascension Arcadia Championship, the heavyweight division. So the President was a step ahead of us. One wrong move and Eutrope and Neone will come to harm.
It seems we have no choice but to place our hopes in Theron and Rylea.
Yeah, we better keep gearing up.
We won't let you down. We've come this far. We'll see it all the way through.
Mm-hmm. Besides, I have the Hat of Victory.
Thank you. As your second, I'll continue doing my best to support you.
Should that maybe be third? As will I. I won't turn a blind eye to the President's depraved actions any longer. Never again will I let anyone be taken away from me. Sarah?
Ah, there he is. Hanging with the kittens.
To think the President would stoop so low as to abduct Eutrope, convalescing as she is, Neone a helpless child. We must do all in our power to get them back. We have. We must stop him once and for all. Deep down, I know that's also what Hector would have wanted.
Yeah. Okay, Anna. Sorry, I'll be fine. As long as we do what the President says, no harm should come to my sisters. Now, ahead of your championship to become a Grand Champion, I want you to prepare as best you can in your own way. Whether you train to hone your skills or rest and recover your strength, see to it that you're ready for your next fight. I'm truly sorry to place so much on your shoulders, but you're the only one we can depend on. Please, come and find me here when it's time for the heavyweight matches to begin.
Yeah.
Come to see how I'm faring? That's very kind of you two. Truth is, I'm worried sick about Niuni and Intrope. But I know only too well that now's not the time to act rashly. Instead, Ratara and I have put our heads together to see if there's anything we can do without drawing the President's attention. So please, don't worry about me. I should focus on preparing for the heavyweight tier. Your opponents will be fiercer than any before, and you'll need to be in tip-top shape to best them. And he will open Tuesday.
Okay. I am at 0 inventory.
Woohoo!
Save my inventory.
All your materia belongs to us.
Yes.
Got any more?
About the theory I was espousing before dinner.
Yeah.
I'll note we're exactly at Jonathan Masters.
Yeah.
We have a voice and no confirmed physical presence.
Yeah. But we had an Asian theme.
Also true. Now that's just one of their kind of despicable villain themes on occasion, so I don't put too much stock in that. But yes, that was the Asian theme.
Well, I don't know about you, but it's time for me to go get a new jacket.
Hold on a moment. I have more stuff for you. Sadly, also the elements. And I have new gloves to get.
So let's go shopping. Even though we'll run slightly over time, it's not as bad as last night. Oh Lord, last night.
Nope. And this is just cleanup afterwards. This is not, we're in the middle of a fight at 11. That was a fight. Yeah, I am happiest with 6 and 8. M2 and M4. The outnumbered fights, not nearly so much.
8 was tough, but it evened out a lot quicker.
Yeah, the 2 even-numbered ones are very tough fights, but they're fair fights. The others,
I mean,
are very terrific.
Yeah. Thud. Yeah, I'm kind of sad I didn't get to see much of the tier last time because action's been kind of not in a good mental place to raid, and the raid only really goes forward if action's there. Don't ask me how this works, it just does. Mostly
he's
because
just the keystone.
Yeah, he is the keystone. Part of it is he's
and Chief Cat Herder.
Yeah. And he hates being cat herder, and we're like, you hate it less than anyone else here, so suck it, boy. Oh. But we almost got that clear in one.
That one was number 3. I think the best one for that was technically round 5, number 1. I think we did that on the 2nd.
We did not actually get the clear. Of the previous tier for Savage.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the fights here. I was thinking
no.
Savage. Sorry.
No. I want a jacket of maiming. Which I am probably promptly going to...
How does it look?
Give me a second. I mean, it's not bad. It's just... Right now, Thaver needs to be in as much black as possible.
Well, it's got a good amount of black.
Yeah, but the
Not
white...
bad design is just not him.
The white undershirt kind of ruins it, though. I guess I can keep it like that for now. The big thing is that because it's the base version, it's not dyeable. Which is meh.
I am at 0 out of 4 materia extraction tonight.
And I have to admit, this top actually looks pretty sweet.
Uh-huh.
Compared to this one.
Yeah. Okay, I need a determination and direct hit. Unless you think I'd rather have skill speed than a direct hit. It can go either way.
1 determination. And...
The determination is the one to fill, and crit is already at max.
I usually take direct hit over skill speed.
Yeah. Speed I generally don't go for too much unless I plan on doing a lot of Black Mage.
Fair enough.
Black Mage needs all the skill speed help it can get.
Well, they did do some things recently that helps Black Mage. The biggest ones is... Astral Fire and Umbral Ice no longer drop off.
Yeah, that is nice.
Which a lot of people are complaining because it makes it too easy, quote unquote.
Yeah, and you know, I understand where they're coming from. And to a certain extent, you know, I kind of understand not liking the trend of where certain things are going, but that particular one is not a hill I am going to die on. Actually, I have a decent to get rid of. Sell.
I want to see what some of these new weapons look like. Okay. Not great, but not bad either. Yeah, the new set is the Historia. What does the gear look like? Okay, it's that set. It's effectively a lot of the FF9 gear.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah, a lot of people were complaining it was too plain. I'm like, I like some of the plainer stuff because it's more realistic. Very
Shall
classic
we go to
suits.
music and have a nice, relaxing cup of tea?
Cup of coffee? Because you know they only serve coffee there.
Coffee is not what I need right now.
What you need is a Ruby Boy.
Rubio? Or something? Rubu? No. None of those is quite right. I was actually more thinking like a chamomile.
Chamomile works too. Well, technically chamomile is a Ruby Boy.
Really?
Rooibos is a name for a tea-like drink that has no tea leaves.
Yeah, but I thought chamomile actually was a tea.
Well,
You generally heard it, defined as one.
it is
And-
made of chamomile flowers, and that's it.
Okay.
If you actually
Like I
put...
said, I've
Yeah.
generally heard it defined of as a tea, so I expected, etc.
Yeah, it's kind of in the same classification of rose tea, where it's roses.
Right.
Now, you'll typically mix, like, chamomile and rose with other things, like rose jasmine is really good. We will not see the next tier of the FF11 mix. Yeah. Mix
The sequel
until
to Juno will
7.3.
be in 7.3,
Yep.
and that's in probably something like 3 months.
More like 4 months.
4?
Yeah.
Okay. I can deal with 4 months. We have a lot to do still.
It used to
we
be
have a lot of
3,
crafting to
but
get to on Monday.
Yoshi P was like, please let our developers have a life. Can we do 4? Everyone's
I am
like,
perfectly willing
yes.
to support that.
yeah, it was 3.5, and then Yoshi P was like, can we please do 4? The scheduling's just a little too tight. We want our
I am
developers to
fine
have a
with this.
life. We don't want to constantly be on the death march. Oh, I remember crunch times. I do not miss crunch times.
No.
With that said, I will shuffle you over to Caredwin. Thank you all very much for coming along and helping us finish off the raid tier. We will be back tomorrow night on the Buns, who will promptly get kicked off exactly at 11, because that's when we have maintenance.
Yes. Yes.
And
so
then...
see us here tomorrow at 9:30 Pacific for Bun Story Hour.
And then on Monday, we will start on MSQ, which will probably take us a week to a week and a
Yeah.
half. Until then,
Yes.
be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and say hello to the little moo cows.
Night Hall.